There, everybody. Today we're going to be talking about special matrices. Special matrices. C's. That includes the identity, the inverse, and finding the determinant. Yay, I spelled that wrong. Okay, all right, let's go. First off, what is the identity? The identity is a quantity that when combined with a second quantity, it leaves the second quantity unchanged. And so an example of that would be if I have, let's say, 2 times some number gives me 2, or 6 plus some number gives me 6. So in both cases, we multiplied and added, we had the original quantity unchanged. So for this one's an easy one, you know that's 0. So the additive identity is 0. The multiplicative identity, identity would be 1. 2 times 1 is 2. You see that? These quantities were not changed. So that means that this and this are our identities. We have additive and multiplicative. So when we talk about matrices, for matrices, the additive identity would be a matrix of just full of zeros, obviously, because you're just adding them, you're adding zeros. For multiplicative, you have to have ones, but they're in special places like this, top corners like that. So for 2 by 2, this would be an a multiplicative identity. And just to show you an example, let's say we have this matrix here. We have 1, 2, 3, 4. And we multiply it by our identity matrix, we should get the same thing. Well, let's see. If I have, what is it? It's going to be row times column. So here's a new matrix. So it'll be 1 times 1 plus 2 times 0. Then it's, now if you notice, what will we end up with? Oh, so that's 0. That cancels out. That cancels out. That cancels out. That cancels out. Look, we end up with the same thing. 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is our identity matrix for multiplication.